Hi, welcome to Projector. Everyone knows about MS Dhoni as Captain Cool, but very few people know him as Lieutenant Colonel of Indian Territorial Army, specifically Parachute Regiment, 106 Para TA Battalion. But what is Parachute Regiment? Parachute Regiment is an airborne and special forces regiment of Indian Territorial Army. So these people are ground crew people who go down on ground and hunt people in the land. But they typically are carried on special military aircrafts and airdropped onto the specific battlefield, mostly through parachutes, and that's why they're called as parachute regiments. Exactly, whatever you're thinking is right. This is almost like PUBG, but with the only difference that this is all real. You must be thinking, oh, wait. It was a honorary award given to MS Dhoni. So, would he have really done all this? If you're thinking no, you're absolutely wrong. 2015, Dhoni completes a basic training course with Indian Army's Parachute Regiment. He does a parajumping training at Indian Army's Agra Training Center. This involved 5 parachute jumps, including a night jump, a jump from 1,250 feet. When I say 1,250 feet, it's almost 3 times the size of Qutub Minar. You must just jump every single day on all the terrains. Additionally, he underwent training with his unit, including ammunition training and lessons on patrolling. In August 2015, Dhoni successfully completed 5 parachute jumps to earn the prestigious Para Wing, the paratroop badge. When we talk about honorary ranks, it's not really compulsory for people to go and serve in the Indian Army to hold up those badges. So did MS Dhoni really serve in the Indian Army? He absolutely did. Feb 2019, let me just take you. A peaceful convoy of Indian soldiers were traveling in the highway of Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir, and a terrorist suicide bomber attacked them, killing 40 CRPF officers. That was a really heated time. Why would someone want to go to Jammu and stand in the heat of these moments? But we're not talking about some random VIP. We're talking about MS Dhoni. Dhoni served Indian Army between 31st July 2019 to mid of August 2019. Let me remind you, this was also the time when Article 370 was revoked, causing a huge turbulence within Jammu and Kashmir. But Dhoni chose to stay over there. Even after 5th of August, he did not retaliate and come back from his duties. He stood, he did his duties along with every other soldier and then came back. Also, the sources from Indian Army says that Dhoni absolutely rejected any sort of VIP treatment. Interestingly, in 2019 World Cup, in the very first opening match with South Africa, Dhoni wore a wicket-keeping gloves with Indian badge called Balidan badge upon it. The Balidan badge is a special insignia worn only by Indian Army Para Special Forces. The most elite, toughest soldiers can only wear it. Balidan in Hindi means literally sacrifice. And the badge symbolizes courage, selflessness, and willingness to sacrifice everything for the nation. Those soldiers who complete the brutal, toughest training of Para Special Forces are allowed to wear the Balidan badge. And you know what? Dhoni qualifies to do that. Even among the Indian soldiers, it is considered highly prestigious. Not everyone can wear it. It is a badge of ultimate respect inside the army. Why did Dhoni wear it? Because Dhoni had trained with Indian Army's Parachute Regiment. Though he was honorary, his love and respect for Para SF soldiers made him proudly wear that badge on his gloves during 2019 World Cup match, a tribute their bravery it was. So, what is Balidan? In short, it is a promise to put nation above your life. It is called Balidan. But ICC objected it. They said rules ban political messages or military messages on kids. They asked Dhoni to remove it. Now, here's the inspirational part. Dhoni didn't create drama. He didn't argue. He didn't give emotional interviews at all. He simply obliged to remove the badge and never apologized for anything that he did. Cut to 2021. CSK unmatchably stands as the most successful team. CSK releases its new jersey. And you know what it is. Indian Army camouflage on it. If your resolve is selfless, kind, and strong, it will stand no matter what. But why are we even talking about all of this today? For me, this video was less about the person and more about the personality. The personality of a soldier, the personality of patriotism that we all need to embrace today. After the recent Pahalgam attacks, it's really important for us to uphold all these values and stay together, stay united, powerful and courageous. Miss Pallavi, the person who lost her beloved husband in the Pahalgam attacks by terrorists, she says that terrorists need to have fear and not us as Indians. She says this in an interview with Mr. Arnab Goswami in Republic. And today, upholding these values of patriotism, selflessness, courage is extremely important for us to do justice to the words of Ms. Pallavi. It's time to stand united and not break in the names of religion, language, or political parties. Because if you see, the true motto of any terrorist is not just to kill 26 men out there. The true motto of them is to break us Indians into fragments. And it's time we send a courageous message to these terrorists that nothing can break us. We're all one and we're all Indians. Jai Hind.